All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're the casual viewer watching on, hit that thumbs up. And let's talk about today's action. Let's talk about how we were able to get ourselves going on this fine Thursday. There was a couple of tickers. Let's see. We had GRDI, MGOL, ZAPP, and ALL. Well, ALUR. These two I could have done better on, but yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the charts. We'll start with ALUR and make our way. Let's see. ALUR. This one gave an incredible move around 11 a.m. Now, it did have some opportunities here and there earlier, 10 a.m., 10:20 a.m., but the real strong move was around 11, where we got over high of day and pushed up into this halt level. Now, for context, this thing did move up a little bit earlier, not too much of a move pre-market, but more so into the open. We can see the daily chart right here. Today, we got up there to highs of 355, right up to the 200 EMA, and rejected. Didn't quite get all the way up to its previous high of 95. So, we came right into resistance, and that was all it wrote. So ALUR, we did miss this entire move here, which was a little disappointing. 55% or so move over the highs. That was pretty impressive. If you caught this area, I don't know how the dip and rip was. Let me know down below in the comments. This might have been a banger entry if it did indeed pull back and gave the opportunity. So that was ALUR. I think we were up 450 at the highs, and then we ended up giving back. So yeah, ALUR. This was the main play of the day, though. The way where I tried was on the red to green initially, down here. Let's see, highs of 190. I think we pushed up here to what? 224. We pulled back, and then we had a retest of 223, and that's kind of where I had some trades in these areas. Moving on to the next stock, ZAPP, electrical car company. This one, as we can see, was very aggressive. We did have a move a few weeks ago. This was on the 13th, now on the 20th. So a lot of the times you'll see the history repeating itself, right? Whether it's through a different stocks, the history will repeat itself, and in this case through the same stock, right? So pre-market we moved up a little bit, and it wasn't the best pre-market stock, but some people kept it on watch, and it gained volume into the open. Lows of around 140 pushed up to 224, and over that level of 224 is where it really took off. And I was a little late to the show on this one. Let's zoom in on the 1 minute. We can see we had a bit of a consolidation and then an extension. I did not have it on watch. Another 55% move where I basically, missed out most of it. Let me just double check here. Between 49 and 57, did I capture a lot of that area? 49 ZAPP. So, I'm still trading GRDI here. This is all the way through 50, 55. So ZAPP, you can see my first trade came at 56. So this is the thing where, opportunity cost, that for me, I really get locked in. It's not that the other one was bad, right? We can see that I made money on it. And around the 955 area, which was right here, we just broke above VWAP right here, and we were bull flagging, looking to go higher, right? Turned out to not be much, but the setup was there. We were holding up above resistance. Just opportunity costing, man. You're watching one stock, and this stock did end up being much stronger later in the day, right? It's this thing where you're kind of picking and choosing and hoping you're watching the best one at the time, but there's going to be days where you're just not really, your eye is not on the price, and that's not for the wrong reasons, right? You're watching something else, and the opportunity cost. And so right here, this thing, went all the way from 45 to 84 without me, for the most part, right? So, Sometimes that's how it goes. But we were able to get ourselves up something small after watching the consolidation. And then, after it dipped down here, let's see, initially we held up tightly for the 1 minute pullback in this range, right? We had a much bigger flag here going on. And so I was watching the bottom of this range for potential entries. We had a high of 85. We had lows down here around the 200, or at least the former 200 EMA. And so I was watching these areas to be in, selling a little higher. Also right here, we had the 1 minute candle make the new high, which, it was a false breakout, but from 68 to 85. Areas like that. And then when we came down, we bottomed out at 97. I did miss, I think it was this area initially, watching something else. And so it got up to 36. It pulled back again, low of 91. Right here, I should have been more aggressive towards the dip. I think I remember myself talking, saying, hey, we might see a dip here after we rejected the high points around, 36. And around 90, this thing surely, jumped from 95 to 308, 309, and gave a good bounce initially. And then even for the people who held longer, slowly but surely got back up to about 35. Broke the level. Right here is where we really thought it was going to give us a good move to go higher. It didn't. The flag failed, and we sold off. And you can see how many times we came up here, tried just to reject. Just to reject right here. So, right here, X marked the spot, and it was done right in this red candle down here. X marked the spot. The trend was broken. We were no longer trending up and respecting this level here, right? Lows of what, 88, and then we kind of was on this ascending support, and then it just failed, and then that was it. Right here, it was the last straw to get out. Did it curl back up? I think it did a little. Let's see. Yeah, it did curl back up, but before going up, I mean, we don't want to be in and stuck all the way down here, right? I mean, even now. So ZAPP, I think I might have over traded it a little bit towards the end, but all in all, it was decent. Other than that, we have the last stock, which was GRDI. GRDI. This one, pre-market, a little bit more impressive from 56 going up to about 140. Pulled back into the opening around $1. And it consolidated, for the most part. And then when we got over about 113, oh no, 117, this is around 11:35 a.m. It took off from 118, 117, ripped up to 125, ripped up to 136, ripped up to 161, halted down, right? So that we got halted up, then we got halted down, it resumed lower, consolidated, pulled back, pulled all the way back to the VWAP, and then curled all the way back up to 169. And this all started with the 1 minute candle making the new high again and again and again and again. And it just kept going and going. Oh, the 5 minute candle making a new high rather. We had a 1 minute consolidations in there. And then from here, one more time, bull flagging one more time, and pushing up until we had this topping wick, which was our first sign that we're seeing a little bit of a reversal / extension, right? On the 1 minute, it doesn't look bad, but if you look at the 5 minute, it's a bit of a shooting star candlestick in an area where we already seen resistance, right? And when it came up here again, very similar. On the 1 minute, we're going to get a bearish engulfing, and on 5, we're going to get another topping wick, signifying short sellers are here once again. So we can see how we had clear resistance up there, and here we are now. So yeah, we got ourselves going, $800. Wasn't bad at all. The archive has been uploaded. The YouTube live stream is up, so you guys can watch me do it real time. We do have our crystal ball, and we can turn it green. There it is. Green is in effect. Oh, blue. We didn't need blue, but green is in effect. Green is in effect. So, I'm going to try to be disciplined. I'm going to try to be consistent here and just try to finish out the month strong and, look forward to this beautiful vacation trip that's coming up with the team house. So, hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel. Other than that, check out those links down below. Links like the chat room, right? When it comes to where it goes down, you guys can check out the Relentless Trading chat room. All right, we have a ton of members in here. We're always having a good time. We're always active. We're always communicating and giving call outs. And beautiful quotes like this from the Warren Buffett, right? The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And quite indeed, it's a little, a little funny there, but yeah, check out the Relentless Trading chat room, right? This is where it goes down. We have all of our traders here, and shout out to Save, who had a $30,000 day. This is one of the team house members who will be hanging out with us in Miami in the next couple of weeks. And shout out to the team. We are looking to progress. We are transparent as well. We do post our red trades, and we do have a small red equity curve here. During bullets, we did have a mentor session recently, and I know he's going to continue working. Jessica, a massive day here on Nvidia. And this is absolutely incredible. Took a max size short at 139. My goodness, that's impressive. That is truly impressive. In the simulator there, so way to go, Jess. Plato the trader. Small green dream. Way to go, nicely done. Oren getting it done with a small size. Logum, we can't skip over this nice 160, right? The broker trades 300 on the day, and the list goes on and on and on. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Shout out to Ken, Tasty Trades, getting it done with a small size. I am wearing a Momo Pro t-shirt in honor and representation of Momo Pro, the scanning software that I use. This is where I get my watch list from every day. And actually, before I forget, yeah, I'm saying check out the Relentless Trading chat room. If you want to join, you can check the server shop up here. There are two options. You can join as a participant or an elite member, all right? These are the two options. You can feel free to read through to see what perks are available for each. Other than that, as mentioned, Momo Pro. This is where I get my watch list and all the hot stocks I trade every day. They do offer halt levels. You guys can check it out. They do have a halt scanner that's built in as well. So be sure to take a look at it. Utilize coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. They do also have conditional alerts that you can set. Lastly, feel free to check out the Relentless Trading course. If you are interested in learning this hyper scalping style, we have a full-on course here, and I say we because there are some other mentors in Tim, Marcelo, and Tom. You can check out the curriculum. It's progressive, it's easy to digest, and it's intensive, right? It's not the nonsense of get rich quick. We do stress to our students that it takes months, more commonly years, and it's not guaranteed, all right? But as entrepreneurs and visionaries, we're here because we know that there's a chance. We're here because you see individuals like myself doing it regularly, right? Consistently. And so if I can do it, it must mean that other people can do it too, right? So check it out. We do offer one-on-one mentorships, weekly Q&As. We do upload our live trading archives every day. On top of that, we do have a chat room, right, as we just went over, where there's certain sections for students only, right, when it comes to us live streaming with low latency and, just having a safe space for our students to hang out, talk, engage, all of that, guys. So check it out. And there's some things that we're going to bring to the chat room very soon, all right? So stay tuned, stay tuned. It's been RT. Hit that thumbs up. A quick recap here. And we're out like south. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow at 9:15 a.m.